Hey guys! Today's video, we are in a different setting. What do you guys think? I thought this would be a little holiday appropriate. It is my November favorites video, so obviously wanted to do it in front of the tree. I hope you guys like it. I love our cute little tree. Today, I don't have too many products for you, but definitely enough that I think it's worth the video, and hopefully you guys are happy to see some of the favorites that I have been absolutely loving in the past month. There's also a couple products in here that I've had for a while that I wanted to give you an update on or a little review. One is not so good. It's not really a you'll see. Anyways, so let's start off though with the favorites, starting with a foundation that you guys have seen on my channel plenty of times, but it is very relevant to November and to drier months in general. Even in Florida, I'm feeling the need to bundle up. I mean, anything less than 80 degrees and I'm like, where's my winter coat? But the first thing is a foundation, and like I said, it's great for drier months because it is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and this is a hydrating, dewy foundation. I originally started using this foundation when I had dry skin, actually when I was on Accutane, and this was mind-blowing for me. I mean, truly, I never tried it before because I have normal to oily skin, and I just thought, nope, that's gonna slip and slide. It's gonna be way too much. Anything with the word glow in it, anything that my favorite YouTubers with dry skin rave about, it's not gonna be something that I like. If you have normal to dry skin, this is phenomenal. I seriously cannot talk enough hype behind this product. And I love that even though it's not typically a foundation that's gonna work for me during like the summer when I get oily, during these colder months, I can get my use out of it, and I'm reminded how much I absolutely love it. How I really like to use this though is mixing it with a more matte foundation. So I have this on my skin today, and I can use it alone and love it alone, but today I mixed it with the NARS Complete Matte something foundation, and mostly this with a little bit of that. It ups the coverage, although this is really good coverage, and it just gives me a nice balance. If I use the Complete Coverage Matte, or whatever that foundation's called, it is too much for me. If I use this, sometimes it's a little too dewy throughout the day. I today have a long day ahead. I need my makeup to last absolutely all day. And so the two combined is phenomenal. And because it's a drugstore foundation, I think it's fair to recommend that you guys pick this up even if you're just gonna mix it. Some of you may not want to go through the trouble of mixing your foundation regardless of the price, but if you want like a sweet spot of a lot of your foundations, adding in this, match made in heaven. Absolutely wonderful. Love it. Have to mention it. My perfect color when I'm pale, like right now, is 202 Creamy Natural. It is a very creamy looking foundation. I can't get enough of it, so had to rave about it in this November favorites. Next, I want to talk about a couple of tools that I have really been liking. I have wanted to buy these for so freaking long, and I got bit by the shopping bug this past month. I'm kind of sick about it. Like, I seriously, for me, I just went too crazy, especially at the Sephora sale. And once I started buying, it was like, might as well get this, might as well get that. Remember that thing you wanted? Might as well grab it. And not to mention with all the sales that are going on, it is just a deadly combination for me and my credit card. But that said, I am very, very happy with this purchase, and I do want to recommend it to you guys. And I'm talking about two brushes from Anissa Beauty. This is a brand that I hear one of my favorite Instagrammers talk about, Rose and Ben on Instagram. She is always talking about this Pinnacle foundation brush and this angled concealer brush. And I've, like I said, been wanting both of them for a while, but they're not inexpensive. They're not cheap brushes. So it was something that I wanted to like think about before I purchased. And apparently it took me months to think about because I've been wanting these for months. But now that I have them, I will tell you, these are probably the best. This is nuts. These are probably the best foundation and concealer brush that I've ever used. And that includes Sigma brushes. That includes the Rare Beauty brushes, the foundation concealer that I bought at the beginning of the year that I have been raving about. I've had them in favorites videos. I still love them so much. This is even better, you guys. I really am a sponge person is the thing. I really love a sponge and I will always use a beauty sponge. But sometimes if you are too lazy to wet your beauty blender, or you're just doing fast makeup, or maybe you are actually a person that's like, I don't prefer a sponge, I like using brushes, these are the brushes that you need to get. This is like a unique shape, which I kind of like that it has these edges on it, because if you're trying to go around your brows, for example, now I never, PS, do my brows first, but still, I don't necessarily want to get all of my brow hair coated in foundation. So if I'm wanting to go around my brows, this edge is kind of nice, or around your hairline. This point also for like going in between your brows like this. Like there's just benefits to this shape. It's not just for fun that it's shaped like this in sort of a triangle. Also, it is a rounded type brush, like the bristles are cut into a rounded edge. And I find that that just makes everything blend so nicely. And then also, this has some flexibility to it. This is, I guess, technically probably considered a kabuki brush with the way that it's packed, but it has some flexibility. It's not so stiff to where it's like a packing brush. So you can move this around, buff, see what I mean? Buff this around on your skin, or you can kind of drag the foundation, or you can stamp it. I like this. They're good quality. I've already washed them a couple of times, and I did use a discount code for these brushes. I believe Rose herself has a discount code, and it might be actually just Rose is the name for the discount, at least 10% off or something like that. But if you've been looking at these at all yourself, or if you're intrigued by what I'm telling you right now, definitely look into buying them sooner than later, because I bet they're having a sale for the holidays. Same with the concealer brush. The size, the rounded shape of this, and then also the flexibility of this, it is awesome for under your eyes. I really was skeptical, especially about the concealer brush, because I've used concealer brushes that they just don't wow me like I think they should, and this does. Size, shape, flexibility, like I said, it has everything that you need. I also use this if I'm just spot concealing and I'm not really wearing like full face of foundation. If I'm just spot concealing, this is great. Under my eyes, this is great. I truly could happily do a full face of foundation and concealer with these two brushes versus getting my sponge wet and doing that whole thing and be thrilled. So I wanted to mention these. They're really impressive to me. They're definitely worth your purchase, and they're definitely worth being in my favorites video. Next is a product that I actually did buy months and months ago, and I don't think I've mentioned it on my channel. And one of the reasons why I want to mention this product is because I think it would make a fantastic gift. This is actually from Christian Dior, and this is the Creme Apricot Fortifying Cream for Nails. This is a probably like $25 product, so it's not cheap, but for cuticle oil or for cuticle cream, it's kind of expensive. However, how this comes when you buy this from the Christian Dior website, at least, how this comes packaging wise is why I think it would make such a great gift. By the way, this is what it looks like. Look at the color. This color is like my soul's dream color because I am drawn to it so much. Anyways, back to how it comes in the packaging. It actually comes like wrapped like a fancy, beautiful gift from Dior. It has like a ribbon and a beautiful box. It's so nice to open. I love that about this. But the product itself, number one, will probably last you like 10 years. You need so little. I literally get like that much on my nail, and it is awesome for a couple of fingers. So imagine how long that this would last you. But the other thing that I love about this is that it coats your cuticles so well. Like you can put this on at night and wake up and it still nicely coated on your nails. And something I've noticed the past year or so is that if you keep your cuticles looking nice and hydrated and not crusty, even if you don't have your nails done, your overall like nail aesthetic just looks like you've had a manicure. Everything looks clean and neat just because your cuticles are hydrated. So I have found out how important that is. Sorry, I'm doing this now, taking this off the lid. I have found out how important that is and how that really updates your look. Sometimes I'll be really due for a nail appointment and I'll be like, oh my God, they just look like they need done. Like, I hate how they look. And then I'll apply this and be like, they don't look that bad. So it actually is not only just hydrating my nail beds, but it's also making me happier about the fact that I need my nails done when I need my nails done. So this is a really nice product, and like I said, would make a great gift. Let me talk about the other product that I also have in here because I like it, but also because I think it would be a really good gift. This is a jewelry cleaner, and I actually heard about this from the Instagram Things I Bought and Liked. I don't know if you guys follow her as well, but I love her Instagram. And it is this brand called Lindsay Lay Jewelry. It is a brand out of Texas called Houston Diamond Girl. And as you can imagine, she sells jewelry and she also sells this little jewelry cleaning kit. So you don't have to buy this whole kit, although I do think this would be such a nice gift. It comes with this foaming jewelry cleaner, and it also comes with this jewelry cleaning pen that you can bring for on the go. And then let me just open this damn thing. The kit also comes with this little like cleaning brush and a cleaning cloth that is like a specific cloth for cleaning jewelry. So you click this pen for on the go, for example, and you can just like brush this on your jewelry. By the way, you can use this on real and fake jewelry as well. And then you go rinse it and everything is so sparkly and clean. I'm kind of obsessed with keeping my rings especially clean. Any of my jewelry really, like my earrings, I don't like them looking dusty. Like I want that sparkle look at all times. I really should go rinse this, but I just think this is a really nice gift. It's not too expensive either. And I have been loving having this. Honestly, before this, I was going to my ring place where I got the rings and getting it cleaned professionally, but how often can you honestly do that? And then otherwise at home, I was just using like soap and water, which is fine, but I love having like a dedicated jewelry little cleaning kit. And I think, like I said, other people would like to have that as well. If you're not buying it as a gift though, definitely just buy it for yourself. I think you'll really like it. Okay, next, let's get this one out of the way because you guys have seen me talk about this already. I believe in a Sephora what I recommend video for the VIB sale. This is the Patrick Ta 4-Face Blush Palette. Now I have one complaint and I need you guys to comment down below if this has happened to you. My little flap here has completely broken off. I have not dropped this palette. Nothing has happened to where this should have happened. So I am concerned that these are going to dry out. I've just been kind of like leaving it in there and like just leaving it flat. So I am really, like it's falling all over the place. I am really annoyed by this and I actually might go to Sephora and be like, what the hell? Because there's no reason that should have happened, like I said. However, the product in this palette is outstanding. Like you guys probably know by now, I love this formula, but I wanted to mention too, this Barbie pink situation is so stunning. Like truly amazingly stunning. I thought for sure, and I do love both of these shades, but I thought for sure this brownish shade would be my dream of all dreams. Like look no further. Sometimes I'll get use out of these, but mostly I'm going into this palette every single day for this shade. However, I more often than not am grabbing for this shade when I pull up this palette. It is just so stunning. The formula is beautiful. Sorry if you hear Saint, he's literally chewing on a cardboard box. You guys have heard me talk enough about this palette though, so I just wanted to do a quick mention here. Another palette that I wanted to mention, now do not fight me on this, okay? I know I just posted a video doing like a first impression review on this palette, but it's too good not to mention here. And that is this new palette from Natasha Denona. This is the Glam Face Palette. I have the shade Light. Now that I'm looking at this too, I can appreciate how sturdy this plastic lid is. That's what Patrick Ta should have done because their lid is not cutting it. Anyways, this palette is so fun and so nice, and I really recommend it. I actually have these 3 shades on my eyes right now. And the main thing about this palette that I love though is the highlight. Like, I think it is worth buying for the eyeshadows and the highlight. Not to say that the blush isn't good, it's just not enough for me. Like, I require a punchy blush. Like, I really need a lot of blush, okay? So this is probably great for most normal people, but if you're insane like me, this isn't gonna be enough for you. However, the highlight makes up for it. Let me just swatch it for you. This highlight, you guys, it was hard to not wear it today. I'm wearing something else. I wanted to wear this so bad, but I've been wearing it every single day since I got it, to where I'm like, hang on, back up, let me try a different formula that's in my collection, because otherwise I just want to wear this. This is so stunning. I can't even stand it. It is beautiful. I also, like I said, have some of the eyeshadows on my eyes. It's actually mostly what I'm wearing. This truly is a great go-to palette, especially if you're traveling, or especially if you are a easygoing type of makeup person. And even if you're not though, like, I'm not an easygoing makeup person, but I do have days where I want easygoing makeup. I want easy, I want quick, I want grab it and go type makeup, and that is a good purchase for that. So I do want to recommend it, especially if you haven't seen that video. Go watch it though, because it's fun. However, you need to know in this video as well to buy it. Okay, the last palette that I want to talk about is actually sort of a fail. I feel bad. I have had this for months, you guys, and I don't think I've mentioned it on my channel because every time I've gone to mention it, I'm like, let me keep trying it. I don't know if I love it. Let me try it a little bit more. I don't know if I love it. And I'm unfortunately talking about this palette from Danessa Myricks. This is the Light Work palette. And it is a highlighting palette. And I think it is absolutely beautiful. And I love the quality, like, of the packaging. I love the size of the pans. I love the color choices. Unfortunately, like, when I swatch them, I'm like, wow, this is so pretty. I can't wait to wear this. Let me swatch. These are so shiny. These are so pretty. I love how creamy they feel. Like, they really do. But on my face, they just, I don't know if you can tell. Like, do you see the Natasha Denona, how it kind of is like, it disappears when you turn? These, I just feel like they have too much of a backdrop or something. Like, they look stripy. They look too pigmented as far as their backdrop goes. And so anytime I wear them, it looks too much like, highlight, I see your highlight. Did you see your highlight? Whereas I feel like this is kind of like, only as I'm really like turning my face can you see the beam. Do you know what the difference is? I hope you guys know what I'm saying. None of these have that subtlety to them. They're almost too pigmented. Like, they almost perform like an eyeshadow versus a highlight. And there's just something about this formula that I don't like. I am gonna see if maybe my sisters wanna play with it or something. Not that I like giving anything away that's what I would consider like not good, but I don't know, maybe they'll find use out of it. I have heard people say that they love this, so maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it's a my weird preference thing, but I just have to let you guys know that I do not like this and I do not recommend it. Another makeup product that I have in here, actually the last makeup product, and then we have a couple of hair things. I do want to mention the Huda Beauty powder, Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, especially in the shade Pound Cake is what I like to use for under my eyes. This is a mention in here because it is a favorite. I think it is absolutely phenomenal, but I want to mention something as well. This is great. I'm glad that I bought it. I love having it so I can try it out because I've heard such good things about this for so many years. And it feels like a me product because it is so smoothing. It is so finely milled. It is perfect for baking. I love to bake under my eyes, blah, 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 blah. However, I do want to add a little asterisk next to this and say, if you are buying the Maybelline Fit Me powder, the loose setting powder from Maybelline in the Fit Me line, you don't need this. You really don't. If you want to just splurge and buy a really awesome under eye setting powder, go ahead and buy this, but you don't need it. Like, you'll enjoy it, but if you already have the Fit Me Maybelline, I'm telling you, you don't need this. I thought that I needed this because it was gonna be a step up, and I feel like in some ways I feel like it is, but in other ways I feel like I'm perfectly fine with the Maybelline one. So it's a favorite because it's awesome, but okay, you get what I'm saying. That's all. That's all. Okay, moving on. Okay, I have a hair product that I absolutely love, and I have a hair product that I think is not worth the money and I don't recommend. The one that I absolutely love is from Kevin Murphy. My girl that does my hair started carrying Kevin Murphy, and I've experienced the brand at another salon before, but I've never bought a product because it is a pricey brand. This product, however, I absolutely love and I think is absolutely worth it. This is the Maxi Wash Detox Shampoo for colored hair. So this is a clarifying type shampoo. It says on here, use once a week or as needed to remove residue and impurities. I wash my hair twice a week and I want to use this every single time I wash my hair as my first step. With washing only twice a week and I'm using a lot of dry shampoo, if I'm curling my hair, I'm using hairspray or I'm using texturizing spray and the oil is building up in my hair. I know that sounds disgusting. I am OCD and I really, really do. And I'm not saying that like in a cute, oh, I'm OCD. Like, I really do feel like I have OCD tendencies to where if I don't feel like my scalp is like purely cleaned, I'm not gonna be satisfied. So I go in with this first. I wash my scalp. I get every single inch of my scalp really like clean. And then I go in with another shampoo. You can go in with whatever you want afterwards. But this will get your hair like squeaky clean, but it won't ruin your color. It won't strip the color out of your hair. I truly like this a lot. Oh my God. Son of a bitch. Why do I always do this shit? I was trying to sniff it to let you know what it smells like because I forgot. By the way, it is a slightly minty scent, which I love, but then I get it on my nose like, what am I, 2? Okay, and the last product that I want to talk about is my like kind of fail as well. This is a new product to me. Do you guys remember me talking about this in a haul? This is from JVN, Jonathan Van Ness, Nurture Deep Moisture Mask. No, this is not deeply nourishing. This is not deeply moisturizing. I am basically gonna make Jorge use this because or maybe I could give it to my sisters, especially my youngest sister who doesn't have like thick hair. She probably doesn't need like insane moisture. This just is not enough moisture for me. I am used to the Amika hair mask that comes in the orange tub that is very moisturizing. This I can tell immediately from the first time I used it that this is just not enough. So I don't recommend it. It says powerful ingredients deliver healing for hair that does the most. I regretfully disagree. Okay, and that is everything. I'm now like sweating somehow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did get to the end of the video especially, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel so you can see future beauty videos from me. Next month, we should be doing a 2021 yearly favorites, so definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that massive video. Also, let me know in the comments below what other videos you'd like to see from me. Are there any products you want me to review or anything you want to see in particular? I would love to create that content for you. Thank you so much again for being here, and I hope to see you in my next video. Okay, bye.